Okay, so I'm back. And my funny thing for today is kind of funny, kind of weird, I guess. I have this really weird fascination with something. I think I've watched way too many shows. One of my favorite shows is Castle. We binge watch that all the time. It's just those guilty pleasures. So I have gotten into this whole thing about, cop murder mysteries, whatnot. Watch them all the time. Turn on the ID channel. Heck, we've found my boyfriend's family apparently on one night. But you can go through and always find something. And I saw something that came across national news, and it was about these three rappers that were from the Detroit area. And I see it on the national news. I'm like, wow, this is big. And then it gives you little hints of the story. Okay, the gig that all three were supposed to play was canceled. Then all of them ended up being lured away somewhere else. And then the bodies were found. And it's like one piece after another. And it took like weeks, as I've noticed on the news, of all of it falling together. And this has absolutely nothing to do with me. And I feel so bad for their family, but I am so confused and so perplexed, and I just have to know what is going on. And I keep checking the news. I hate the news. The news is disappointing, and this is not like the TV shows I watch. And I highly doubt that we're going to go out for beers afterwards and discuss how great the case went. Yeah, But anyway, which way, I just have to laugh about it. It's crazy just that our world has come to this random thing that I don't know. The news is becoming crazier than damn soap operas. Looking outside is becoming way worse than, I don't know, reality TV, maybe? We'll go with that. I've seen some spooky shit outside, and all I know is some of these things that I see people do. Now I understand why I always see police floating around. Okay, so for my readings for today, it was easy. I only had two cards with it. I had the Moon and the Empress. And with those, it's weird because the funny thing is, when I do people's readings, I love that I talk to people for sometimes an hour or two after their reading's done, trying to work through it. And I'll let them ask me questions, but I can't remember after a while. It's the only cool thing with the whole anonymity thing is I can't go tell anybody your business because I honest to God don't remember it after a little bit. And I honestly don't even really remember what yesterday's was for today unless I go back and watch it. So I'm starting to feel like I'm getting this little thing, not necessarily deja vu, but the next piece of the puzzle. So for tomorrow's reading, it says that there is this big, I don't want to say, I want to say fear, but I don't want to say fear. There's some kind of a misunderstanding that you have either jumbled or somewhat scattered thoughts, maybe that things just aren't pulling together to make the right scenario, the right scene to come together. So you can't quite get past whatever this is to find out how you can get over whatever this fear is that you have going on around you. If shit happens and it sucks and it's hitting you at a down point right now, it's time to buck up and go on. It says that you can move forward. You can get past these, I call them hiccups, speed bumps, the little things that were left in the road that you have to run over sometimes. But you can. You can move forward. And I am supposed to always say that I think a lot of us always feel like, you know what, I'm not strong enough. I can't do this. But you kind of are. You made it this far. And yes, you might have had somebody help you. You might have had somebody holding your hand this far. But in the same point, every day, it feels like there's somewhat of a catastrophe that happens. You got through it and you did it. And it may not always feel like you did it on your own, but the combination of different people, different situations, you got through it. And whatever this shit is that makes you feel even more weighed down and you're just not feeling like you and you need life to be better, pinpoint it, focus, and get it gone. Honestly, there's shit around you. You can get over this stuff. It feels like you haven't been able to. And honestly, the weirdest thing is this one kind of speaks to me a little bit too. Um, we hit these points. And when we feel like something's not working out, pisses you off. And no matter how many times me, your best friend, your closest confidant, whoever you want to say, no matter what they tell you, it doesn't feel like you're going to overcome it. It doesn't feel like it's going to get that much better. But the fucked up part is, it can, and we can. And hell, maybe this could be a pet part, just for me. Hey, come on, because I know this to my own life, and a lot of times it's always easier for me when I'm helping others through the scenarios that they have that they're trying to work through, for me to be able to tell them. And sometimes I take that step back later and go, I'm sitting here telling them that, I'm doing the same kind of thing in my life, and how can I be that kind of person to be like, hey, don't, when you should. So just remember, you're a lot stronger than you think. Shit gets deep. That's life anymore. There's cows dropping piles everywhere you can go. I hope that every day will get better and better, and that's what I have to tell myself. It's gonna get better and better. It has to get better and better because homicidal killing sprees are just bad, and you get in trouble, and people get mad. No, it's looked down upon. So hopefully everybody had a great day, night, all that goodness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will keep you going with my randomness with my stories and my hopefully something to look forward to the next day. Have a good one. I'll be back.